Alright, hello everybody and welcome to the first Agents of Ardency video. I am Blue or Hizel, whatever you want to call me, I don't really care. And I'm going to tell you about the agencies and the main purpose of Agents of Ardency. Alright, let's go. Okay, so before even starting off with all this stuff, we got to talk about the whole purpose of Agents of Ardency. A while back I made this around September, and I actually fully made this, well, September last year, and I actually made this project around this year in 2024. Well, it's 2025 now, but you get the idea. So this is a passion project of mine. Agents of Ardency is a project I've been working on for a while now. It is a 2v2 based fighting game and is very deep around the lore of its characters, and it's going to be heavily focused on story mode. But you know, if you want to be a fighting game entrepreneur, you can go ahead and hit some full circles and half circles, quarter circles, 2Hs, all that. But it's mostly going to be really good story, trust me. That's how I want the characters to be. So first agency we're going to talk about is the Royal Order. And this is what Castilleo was a part of. So this was founded in 1960, and this is the first ever agency made. So really big. You can find this agency up in Nevada, Canada, and they have one more secret hidden base hidden in Antarctica. This agency only accepts the best of the best, so no mistakes, and they also accept the rich of the rich. So if you're both of those, you're also definitely getting in. Doesn't matter what they say or what you say, you're just in. However, fail enough missions and you will have severe consequences. They do not like failures whatsoever and will not tolerate it whatsoever. The second agency we're going to be talking about, and one of my favorite agencies, is the Egyptian Ninja Guild, or Tang for short. The Egyptian Ninja Guild is a team of assassins that are mostly ninja and are formed by a ninja queen Oddity. Tang is one of the most strongest hitman agencies because of the powers they are gifted by the Egyptian gods. Some are given the powers of the Roaring Wind, gifted by Shu, powerful flames gifted by Sakamit, sorry, I'm stuttering, and maybe even a gift of lightning gifted by Ball. That is their power for their mission, and that is their responsibility. Queen Oddity is gifted the power of the sun god of Ra, and with that, a lot of crazy stuff like making a mini black hole / sun, and a very strong weapon that we'll get into once we talk about the Anzura clan, which I'll do that right now actually. The Anzura clan is kind of the arch nemesis of Tang. They don't like each other at all. They used to be a part of each other, but back in the time where Tang used to be one group, they had a split off, and that's why they're like that. So there's always a ruler of Tang, and there's always a ruler of in the Anzura clan. Now the Anzura clan, they don't get as much gifts as they really should because, you know, bad side of Tang. And with that, they made their own little thing called God Killers, as they make weapons that are same as gifted gods to stay on par with them. So with that, you're going to see a lot of that from the Anzura clan, and their main goal is to resurrect Anubis. Why, you may ask? Because they just want to cause chaos after what Tang has been doing to them after all these years. It's very unfair, and they don't like it, so they said, guess what, we're going to bring out Anubis, and you're not going to stop us, and we're going to rule half the world, stuff like that. So Anzura and Tang are going to go at it for a while, and speaking of the weapon, Oddity also has one. She has both, one from her old friend. It is kind of like a lightsaber. Think of Darth Maul's lightsaber, specifically. Alright, let's stop yapping about Tang and Anzura and move on to the next one. Alright, moving on to the next guild, we have the, agency. We have the Huntress Agency, or Huntress Guild, whatever you want to call it. This agency is mostly, not mostly, it is only girls. It's an only girl agency, so if you're a guy, get the hell out. They specialize in guns and high-tech gadgets to get their missions done. The tech they use is very, very advanced, so you'll see them creating battle mechs, aircrafts, drones, cloaking devices, little mechs, not mechs but suits, so think of an Iron Man suit essentially. The HQ they have is a giant tower with small ones around, so it's mostly a sector, and they get around with either shuttles or their loaned jets because they use all their budgets on this high-tech stuff, Raven dropships. Nothing too big about this agency, it's just a lot of fierce women and creative fighters and engineers. And the last agency that we'll be talking about in this part of Agents of Ardency is the Shadow Raven Guild / agency. This is a weird agency because I decided to divide it into 3 different factions, which is Beak, Shadowing, and Lost Talon. They are different because each faction has their own specialization, as Beak does rituals and summonings, Shadowing does dark magic, and Lost Talon is for the higher-ups who created the agency and really don't like being bothered. They're really stubborn warlocks, and they don't really die. Like, the second they're about to die, they'll just switch bodies, so a lot of Eldritch stuff going on. The Shadow Ravens are well known for their stealth missions. They're really hard to find or hear from, so a lot of agencies will be like, yo, what's going on, Shadow Raven? They're like, yo, piss off. And you only really see them once in a blue moon. They don't like being bothered, like I said. They just like getting their job done and going back to their little cult and just talking about themselves. They're pretty much nut jobs, so I don't think you really want to talk to them anyways. You'll find some cool and sane ones here and there throughout the series, though. And yeah, that's mostly it, what I have written down for the main agencies. There are going to be more if, people like to get included and, help out and maybe donate and, maybe share this video and like and subscribe and all that. But yeah, we'll definitely get more lore up in there. That's what the comic issues are for. I'll be posting one later on. Maybe I'll post these both at the same time. It depends how I wake up after this video, because it's literally the dead of night. I just decided to record this to get out the way and edit. And I also did this off script. This is all off script, so I'm surprised I'm doing really good. Anywho, thank you guys for watching. Agents of Ardency members, stay intact with me, so I don't have to, get worried and recast you. People who watch this, we got more on the way. Don't worry. We'll focus on comics first, and then hopefully we get enough help to get the fighting game set in stone. But that's it for now. I'll see y'all later. This is Hyzel / Blue signing off.